Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
The Black Panther is one of the coolest characters in the MCU. Had a movie about him in 2018 that was a box office hit and broke many records. The character was originally created for Marvel Comics in 1965 by a writer and artist by the name of Jack Kirby. His first appearance, however, wasn't until 1966 in the Fantastic Four comic book number 52. This was the Silver Age of comics, folks. The character's real name is T'Challa, and he is the Prince King of a very advanced civilization of people within Africa called Wakanda. In the movies, it appears as a large city, but in the comics, it's a literal country inside of Africa. The Black Panther is an interesting power because it's depicted as a kind of curse willingly accepted by the royal bloodline to protect Wakanda. It is a fourfold power, which is also very unique. Most other characters in the comics get their powers from birth, like being born an alien from another planet, or a mutant like the X-Men. It usually happens from genetics, from birth, or from magic, or from science, or religion. The Black Panther gets his powers from all of these. He is born in Wakanda, which provides genetic intelligence and intellect because of the vibranium radiation coming from under the country. He also has royal blood. Then he has the power of the demon Bast, the panther god. Then he also has the power of the heart-shaped herb. On top of that, he has the technology and tactical sciences of Wakanda weaved into his vibranium suit. The combination makes the Black Panther one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. From here, I'll discuss his abilities in contrast comics compared to the movies. First off, I have to say that he has been powered way down for the movies in comparison to the comics, in my opinion. The main powers T'Challa uses in the movies is the heart-shaped herb and his panther suit made of vibranium. In the comics, his most powerful ability is that he literally is more than one person at the same time, meaning that he can draw upon the knowledge, strength, and every experience and ability of every previous Black Panther who has ever taken on the mantle. This means he can focus and basically go Super Saiyan for you Dragon Ball fans out there. In the movies, he is depicted as roughly the same strength and speed as Steve Rogers, who is Captain America. Where in the comics, he is at least 10 times as fast and strong because he is 10 Panthers all wrapped up in one. His second main power is really being royalty. I mean, think about it, folks. For more than Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark as far as money and clout and popularity, as King of Wakanda, the Panther has access to a vast collection of magical artifacts, advanced Wakandan technological and military hardware, and the support of his nation's wide array of scientists, warriors, and mystics. This was played way down, way down in the movies. The Wakandan military has been described in the comics as one of the most powerful on Earth, and that was played way down in the movies. Also, as the chieftain of the Wakandan Panther clan, T'Challa is one of the wealthiest people in the world. Although financial estimates are difficult, given Wakanda's isolation from the world's economy in general, and the uncertain value of Wakanda's vast vibranium reserves and their extremely advanced technologies. They only show T'Challa walking among the dead and talking to his dad in the movies, but not drawing from their fighting ability, their tactical knowledge, their chemical or magical knowledge or skills from the previous Panthers. So, in the movies, he has superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, agility, stamina, endurance, durability, and senses. In the comics, this is only the beginning of his abilities, his inheritance. The heart-shaped herb also is his way to control the mystical shamanistic connection with the Wakandan panther god Bast, the deity also granting him augmented physical attributes as well as resistance to magic. His senses are so powerful that he can memorize tens of thousands of individual scents and track by them. So if you're Wakandan and somebody kidnaps you, for example, the Black Panther can find you. He will hunt you down by your scent and find you and save you. He is anointed by Bast as her king of the dead, granting him the power and knowledge of all the Black Panthers as well as the ability to control the undead. Not only in the comics could he reanimate the dead, but he could also summon departed spirits into the physical world with tangible forms. Using these spiritual energies also enables him to conjure a mystical spear, glowing blue in energy, whether he's in the suit or not. It just appears in his hand. In the comics, he has all of that plus a genius level intellect, which is not even close to being shown in the movies. And he's a master tactician, strategist, and inventor, which they only show his sister being an inventor in the movies. He is a skilled hunter, tracker, politician, and scientist. He has a PhD in physics from Oxford University. In the comics, he is an expert physicist, proficient in advanced technology. In both the movies and the comics, though, he is shown as a martial artist, but only in the comics is he shown as a true master. In the comics, he uses pressure points and pressure secrets and chi energy and chakra meditations and focus. He is shown in the movies using all types of combat forms, which is great. I mean, that was cool the way they did that. All kinds of martial arts forms to include Zulu stick fighting and Hema and Nguni in the challenge sequences in the Black Panther movie. The Panther prefers hand-to-hand combat, although he can use firing and distance weapons. In both the movies and the comics, though, he prefers hand-to-hand, utilizing primarily punches in the Kung Fu-style tiger punch form, as well as wushu. And he's really good at trapping and wrestling and jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, capoeira, and taekwondo. His responsibilities of being king weigh heavily on him, and so his leadership skills in choosing and keeping the best people close to him are very important. He's inspirational to me because of how he is able to always see positive and to choose the right path no matter how difficult it may be. His toughness and positivity were well shown by actor Chadwick Boseman. In my opinion, they picked the perfect actor when they chose Chadwick Boseman to be the Black Panther. Also, in my opinion, I think Chadwick Boseman died way too soon. I'm sure they will pass the mantle of the Black Panther to someone else, but in my opinion, Boseman will always be the Black Panther.